joining us, Carl. For those of people that don't know, what is the Oceania Rugby League Group?
Well, it's just all the overseas players playing over here in the UK. We feel it's vital that we get them together early in the season, just to explain what we do and how we want to look after them. And there's a support network outside of their clubs, and it's not just for the players, it's for their families as well, because it's vital that the families know that there's other, wives and kids and all that they get to know here. Because the boys, as soon as they join the club, they've got 36 brothers sort of thing, and the families sometimes are at home isolated. So if we can bring them here and they can start engaging with the other wives and kids, you find that they end up pretty close, and they're meeting up with each other while the boys are out at training and the kids are at school. So it's really important we have these, and again we have one early in the season for all the new ones, and then we have another one at the back end, and just a bit of a celebration.
It sounds like you're really pulling together a community of Pacific nations. How important is that feeling of community and family amongst this group?
Well, that's what we are. That's our culture is, we're far away from home, but we want them to feel like home here in the UK, as you heard today. So it's vital. The Pacific Island boys, as you see, we all like to get together, but you see the families and the kids, and it's always good when you feed them, and they always come for a nice island feed. So really grateful to all the boys who put the food on for us as well, supported by the Rugby League Kiers. They've been fantastic with us and resourcing this and supporting us with this. But we know we've got to sort of get to a point where we can look after our own. And this was always brought up when Mossy went down. And since then we've had Zane and we've had Q go down. So we're getting there, slowly getting there. The boys need to buy into it, which they do. And like I say, it's just creating that family within a family in the UK. It's hard for the boys sometimes when they come here. The PNG boys, it's hard for them. They're on their own. But when they come here, they leave here with a smile and they look forward to the next one.
Very good. We had a really good informal get-together today. Everyone's met up for the first time. Some of the new boys have come across. We've not been in the UK for long. We've had a good feed. What's next for the group? Where do you go from here?
Well, as you've also seen, a big piece of work we do on these ain't just getting together and having a feed. We've brought along today, we've had the prison service here deliver a presentation for. We try to look after our boys that are transitioning from playing, what they're going to do after they finish playing, and as you've seen, we've had the visa man come who's explained to them that they can do some hours within their work permit. We've had the fire service down to present to them. We've had working with kids in care, which I know a few of the boys have taken up, and we also today we've had the prison service. So where things go wrong in life is when you're finished. We all think we'll play forever, and when you finish, sometimes it can come to an abrupt halt, and then you think, what am I going to do? So
it's just avenues, to kind of have a look at when you do retire, and it's finding that purpose again. Because as rugby players, all we do is identify as rugby players, and once that's gone, it's kind of hard to find purpose again. And you never know, if you kind of look into it and find that it's something for you, then that's awesome. He's done his job and it's helped someone on the way.
Tell me a little bit more about the Oceania Rugby League Group.
Yeah, man, it's just a family, so to speak. A lot of us overseas players come to the UK, and there's not much support systems. Our culture's pillared around family and spirit and energy, and when you're taken away from your family, you come to the beautiful weather of UK, and you're stuck inside. No one really goes out, and if you're not open to reach out and talk to people, you can really get into a dark place. I've been here for 8 years now, so I know how it feels. And these groups, it just brings the family out, and you start to connect with your culture again. You see people that look like you, and it's just really nice to have like that connection within the group.
I absolutely feel that. I'm very privileged to be invited to these events, and it does genuinely feel like an extended family.
Yeah.
You've got players at Doncaster, Castleford, Sheffield, so you're spread out across the north of England. However, when you all come together, you all feel like part of the same community. How important is that sense of community?
Oh, I think it's the difference between being happy and sad. When you're around good energy, you seem to bring good energy out. You feel yourself, your heart and your soul, and the way you speak and then act, it comes out different when you're around good people. I'm not saying that the environment we're in is bad, but it is different, and you got to adapt, and it's always good to come back to where your roots are and your family and the spirit and the language that we speak, just to get refilled for the environment that you're going back to. So yeah, that's why these groups are special.
There's a saying that to understand a culture, you must try its food.
That's
And
it.
today's event, it seems to be centred around a very special food and a style of cooking. Tell me a bit more about that.
Yeah, so today we've got the Māori culture, which is the hangi. I'm obviously Samoan, and we would do our hangi under the ground and cook the rocks. Today's it's in the kegs. You've put all the food inside, and you've let it marinate and cook through the fire for at least 7 hours. I think the boys were here about 6:30 this morning. So that meat's all ready now. It's all marinated, it's nice, and it's just fresh, and then everyone brings a plate. And as you could see, there's a lot of food there that you probably haven't seen before. And that's culture, we've got Fiji food there, bit of PNG, I think, Samoa. But yeah, anything is all good.